Greetings, here's my summer 2014-2015 forecast for Australia. It's going to be really hot summer in Australia starting on December 21st, 2014. It's going to be real hot and humid in Sydney, Australia, Brisbane, Australia, and Melbourne, Australia, and those places. It's going to be real hot since a lot of warm air coming from the north. Then it's going to head towards Australia, including Sydney, Australia, and those places in Melbourne. And this really hot summer can also affect New Zealand, including Auckland, New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, and Christchurch, New Zealand. It's going to be really hot and humid in Sydney, Australia, and those places. In Perth, Australia, it's going to be hot outside. It's going up to over 40 degrees Celsius in Perth, Australia. And this summer come up for 2014-2015. It's going to be real hot. Watch out for tropical cyclones heading towards Northeastern Australia. And I hear tropical cyclones are going to hit Australia for 2014-2015, especially in Northeastern Australia and Northern Australia. People in Northern Australia, don't let your guard down. Keep your guard up. Because it's going to be a tropical cyclones heading towards Northern Australia. That's going to bring a ton of rain, very strong winds. And the summer's going to be really hot and humid for people living in Australia, especially in Sydney, Australia, Perth, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and those places. This really hot and humid weather can also affect Christchurch, New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand, and Wellington, New Zealand, because it's going to be really hot summer for people living in Australia, especially in Northern Australia, along the coast as well. People in Australia, be prepared. Wear lots of sunscreen, wear lots of hats and sunglasses. Drink lots of water to keep you hydrated. I recommend people down in Australia for 2014-2015 summer to have your air conditioners ready, have your fans ready, and get in the swimming pools, get cooled off. Head to the beach and go swimming. Don't go too far, stay near the shore since it's going to be really hot and humid summer. If you're living in the desert areas in Australia, it's going to be a dry heat. And Perth, Australia is going to be really hot as well. Especially in Sydney, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and Northeastern Australia as well. If you're living in Northeastern Australia, you have to watch out for tropical cyclones hitting Northeastern Australia this summer. Since the water's going to be very warm, it's going to be real hot and humid summer in Sydney, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and those places. People in Australia, be prepared for a very hot summer. When you go for a walk, you need to drink lots of water. When you do your outdoor activities, drink lots of water because it's too hot and humid in Sydney, Australia as well. If you have anybody living in Australia, be prepared for summer 2014-2015. It's going to be real hot summer in Australia this year. It will also affect New Zealand. Best luck to you. People in Australia, be prepared for a really hot summer. Take care, stay safe. Don't get too hot, stay cool, and be safe.